Hey guys, this is a review that I'm going to do on the Samsung Eternity 2. It's a relatively new phone through AT&T. It's completely touchscreen. It does not slide or anything like that. It's just touch with some buttons on the front, and you've got your volume rocker right here. You've got a shutter key for your camera, a quick menu button right here, your lock switch, your micro USB cable or port, and then you've got a 2 megapixel camera right here. And then if you pull off the back, you've got your battery, which lasts pretty long. I do want to say something though. If you're one of those people like I used to be, you'd never turn your phone off, and every night you just plug it into your charger and just leave the phone on. If you do that with this phone, your battery will not be very good during the day. I can tell you that. After a week of using this and never turning it off and only charging it when it was on, every day the battery was dying on me before I even had a good 9 hours of use out of it. So, if you do get this phone, you want to turn it off before charging it, so it gets a better charge. Every time I charge it when it's off, it lasts a lot longer. And I mean, I'm never even below 5 bars of power. And so, I mean, that's something to remember. The SIM card is right here, and then this is a micro SD card slot, and it's only accessible if you pull off the back cover. It just snaps off and snaps on like that. Right here you've got your end call key, your back key, and your call key. Oh, and this phone does not have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack for listening to music or anything like that. That kind of annoyed me originally when I got this phone, but I mean I really don't have that much use for it because I have an iPod. But if you're one of those phone people that loves listening to their music on their phone, it does come with an adapter that just plugs right into the micro USB port, and then your headphones, any sort of headphone will work with this. Just plug it in right there. And this also does have a microphone on it, so you can use it for calls. Let's turn it on. You have to hold this to unlock it. What I like about this is that, like the original Eternity, you can put a bunch of different widgets and such out here, but you can have 3 different pages of these widgets. I'm not sure if the original Eternity had that, but I do really like that feature in this phone. Now let's go into texting, because a lot of people these days are texting. You go into your message, and then you rotate it, and it automatically switches because it has an accelerometer in it. Feedback is pretty well. I mean, I can't complain. Can't really type right now, but you know, I have a friend that has an Eternity, and he always is complaining about the responsiveness of his screen because it kind of sucks. But this screen is very responsive, and so if you're looking for a pretty responsive touchscreen phone, this is a good one. You go into your main menu. You've got 3 pages of different stuff. Got plenty of things in the tools box. You can do games, but most of these things I don't use because I just don't feel like paying for a subscription because it's kind of ridiculous. I don't usually buy phones through AT&T just because of that. Every time I get a phone from AT&T, it's filled with just these junk applications that just take up memory on the phone, and I never ever use them. But I do like this one, mobile TV. Right now I don't pay for it, but for some reason I have like 4 channels for free for the next 9 months or something. But I mean, it loads pretty fast, and I know you probably can't tell very well on here, but it's not terrible quality. The screen's kind of pixelated, but and you can hear it, and it's pretty fast to load. So I can't complain about this little app. This is nice. And I mean, if you have an internet plan, the AT&T Social Net is great. You can access live Facebook feeds, Twitter feeds, all that kind of stuff. And I mean, you've got your games. Right now, the games that come pre-installed on this phone suck, except for this, if you want to tumble some dice, I guess. But other than that, the games on this phone that come come with it kind of suck. Um, so, I mean, this is a good phone. I definitely can't complain about it. I wish it did have the headphone jack, and I wish the screen was a little better. But uh, talking about responsiveness, this phone is pretty good. I definitely can't complain about that. Um, it's pretty cheap. It's brand new. Uh, I mean, it was only $70 through AT&T right now, and the price is probably going to drop pretty soon. So, if you like this phone, I would recommend getting it. And if not, keep looking. Thanks for watching my review.